HGB family, how's it going? Welcome to Hold the Ball. It's been a while. Hope you guys are well. Yes, this is about the recap of the Warriors game. So I think I'll just get straight into it. Warriors lost yesterday, 48 points to 10 against a very on fire, very switched on Rabbitohs team, a team that could basically do no wrong. If anything, if it wasn't for a few errors, perhaps, and potentially a bit of lack of firepower on their end in some patches of the game, it could have been a more wider score margin. Warriors doing everything they can to represent a football team that shouldn't be in the NRL, to be fair with you guys, on a continual basis. I also found myself wanting to basically apologize to the Rabbitohs and all their fans, actually, for the abysmal performance that the Warriors put out. I guess, first and foremost, you guys don't deserve that. When you sort of play on a week-to-week basis in the NRL, I'm imagining as a player, you hope, obviously, to win, but at the same time, you want some sort of, I guess, you want to be slapped in the face, as much as you want to punch and slap too, you want to feel the same in jest, right? And obviously the Warriors did not do that. And it wasn't even a training run for the Rabbitohs, because even training runs can be a bit more competitive. So I just felt the need to actually personally apologize to the Rabbitohs and their fans for the rubbish, I guess, that the Warriors have poured out. Now, in the game itself, I was left severely disappointed, obviously on Tuesday, as you guys know, with the team selection itself. And then obviously roll over to Saturday, yesterday, that is, it was just absolute crap. Now, certain players, I thought for mine, there were some certain players, as you guys know, that as the season has sort of, taken its toll on us, have really not done much to put their hand up to play. Again, there's no point in naming names, but I dare you to look at some of the stats and look at the players that were put in positions they shouldn't have been put in. Now, again, I'm not talking about Egan in this particular moment here. I'm talking about other players besides Egan. I'll get it to Egan soon. The game itself was, from the Warriors, lacked anything, and if anything, it's a continual disappointment. Now, you guys know how I felt about last week against the Storm. We lost, but it wasn't good enough, right, at home. And this game here was I did predict that the Rabbitohs would win, but by 40 to 50 odd points, and I think the Warriors, they sort of got there. The Warriors allowed them to nearly get there, so I guess I was right in that sense. However, just sort of seeing it play out, you know what I mean? Like with the Warriors, you sort of go in there expecting a loss, and it's not necessarily the loss that sort of breaks you or makes you upset. It's more so just the way that they lose, the continued lack of effort. I'll be touching on Stacey Jones as well. Don't you worry. He doesn't get a pass from me, especially after some of the words he made or statements he made reported this week gone by. And it's not only just the continued lackluster performances from the Warriors and the lack of effort, but it's just, like I said, it's the continual repetitiveness. Like every week repeats itself. How many wins have we had this season? 4 wins, I think. 4 or 5. Not enough. Anyway, but you get my point. It's simply not good enough. And like I said, I apologize actually to Rabbitohs fans. Anyway. Now, we get into the selections. So, Stacey Jones made a few big calls over the week, as we all know. A few selections, or should I say selection blunders. Now, Wade Egan at 5'8". First and foremost, I mean this respectfully, but what the heck? I'm doing well to really keep my language PG here. But that initial selection of him at 5'8", I knew was going to absolute turn to crap, and I think we all did. The majority of us did anyway. What Wade Egan produced for us yesterday was not. You cannot. There is no part of this here that he deserves no blame. Basically, sorry, I'm trying to get the words out between that and feeling frustrated. Stacey Jones came out and he said that he wants a win now thing. He wants win now. Well, Stacey Jones, how can you have win now when we literally don't win now, even with our best players in their best, even with the best players in their positions anyway? And you want to try switch things around. Dropping Curran, first and foremost, was one of the biggest mistakes I've seen ever. Don't do that again. because Curran came off the bench and outperformed Bennett. Okay? He outperformed them. Lusick as well. Defensively, Lusick was insane. I appreciate what he did. All right? And again, I'm not trying to single out players, but I'll name that player prior, and I'm sorry. But when you get somebody coming off the bench, impacting more than the person who's starting, there's some serious problems and serious issues we have. Now, I understand we want to win. I get it. Of course we do. This is just the same repeated crap. Bar one fluke year 2018. This has been absolute nothing but another typical train wreck season since we lost the grand final in 2011. There's been no change. The only changes has been perhaps the color of the logo, COVID, players coming in and out, but it's still the same Warriors identity. And then we go and make some moves during during this week here that, in all honesty, is as good and as refreshing as it sounds. Where's it really coming from? Richard Ager, Cappy McFadden. Yes, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, guys, ladies and gentlemen. But where does this all eventuate? Where's it stemming from? And for Stacey Jones to come out and say that, was it really him or was it our owner? What was it? Was it the GM? I don't know. But at the end of the day, it was a poor performance. Full stop. The halves did not even correlate. There was no relation of the two. Like I said, even our forwards weren't great. It was just an absolute car wreck. Reece Walsh himself, I'm sorry guys, but the sooner we get rid of him, the better. I don't like seeing him there, him grinning around. Just go to Broncos, man. You're their property, man. Stop wasting your time here. I really, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to make this sound really nasty, but I really don't like seeing Reece Walsh play for us. All right? Every time he touches that ball, I get sick in the gut. All right? Just go. Go. Okay? Now that game, and I'm going to wind this up as well. Sorry. But Stacey Jones, that call, that this result here falls solely on him. With those changes, those calls he made, went down the absolute toilet. I'm sorry. But like I said, one of the big standouts for me was Wade Egan at 5'8". Our starting hooker, our best hooker we have, literally playing a 5'8" in a position it's wanting to win now. When you have Ussie and Volkman, you got a plethora of young blood there waiting to be blooded for next year. And you want to put in Wade Egan to play at the 5'8" position, knowing damn well he's a hooker, knowing very well we got other players you could put in there. How dare you, Stacey Jones? I understand that this is a torrid season. It's disgusting. It's bad. It's unforgivable. I'll be honest with you guys. It's a strong word to use, but this season has been unforgivable for mine. Especially with the, I suppose, the high aims we had and the fact that so many players have left us due to this, due to that, and will be leaving us. What a car wreck of a season. And then for Stacey Jones to come out and say he wants to win our result and then we absolutely get pumped like that. There was a part there when he was tearing up. I don't even care. I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care if you're tearing up, Stacey Jones. I understand the love and passion you have for the Warriors. I get it. Us as a fan base too. Absolutely. I get it and I feel it. I feel your pain. Believe me, coach. Believe me. But when you make those selection calls, purely based on the context that you want to win now and not think about blooding talent, what do you expect? And I'm sorry, but, the whole don't put them out in the fire. No, just stuff it. The season has been an absolute burning piling steam of rubbish, basically, guys. All right, so why are we getting all carried away about caring about our young players like Ussie and Volkman and the likes? Put them on. The Keppel twins, put them on. It was good to see Jackson Fry there. I'm assuming he's going to be playing for us next year. Put them on. All right? And I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm not going to blame players in particular. The halves were not on. All right? Lusick was probably the best player for mine, I reckon. Him, probably Aitken and Patches there. Montoya wasn't bad. Kossi, I like him to be. I think he cemented his spot as a winger there next year. So whoever gets the other spot is going to be a really tough battle there. But you get what I mean, guys. It's lackluster performance from the Warriors. You want to win now, right? But we haven't been really winning at all. The logic eludes me, it escapes me, and it leaves me baffled, much like the selections. much like the Warriors are playing now. Anyway, guys, I'll take it easy. See you guys next time. Yeah, look, it's Rabbitohs not hold the ball. Warriors, yeah, take it easy.